Welcome to Episode 8 of our series on the Libellus de Memoria of William Perkins. Sunt istae ratiunculae non modo non philosophia dignae, sed ne mediocri prudentia quidem. Nam primum, qui cerebri occipitium durius esse diceret, ex iis qui anatomiae laude floruerunt inventus est nemo. Recall that in the earlier episode, Perkins was talking about those philosophers, namely the Aristotelians, who disagree with his position on the occipitium and that the sense of memory is distributed throughout the entire cerebri, throughout the entire brain. He says that these are istae ratiunculae. These are their trifling little reasons. Now, ratiunculae is feminine, plural, and nominative, and it is a diminutive, of course, of ratio, ratiunculi. Notice it has this diminutive infix, the ul here. Notice also that it is modified by istae. Now, istae is a demonstrative adjective, and because it's so often used by itself, many grammars treat it as a pronoun. But really, as this use demonstrates, it is an adjective. Iste, ista, and istud are its three nominative forms in the masculine, feminine, and neuter, respectively. These are trifling little reasons, he says, ones that are non modo, sed ne quidem, ones that are not only not worthy, non dignae, philosophia. Let's pause there for a second. Notice that dignae is feminine, plural, and nominative because it is modifying or the predicate of ratiunculi, and it takes philosophia as a feminine singular and ablative. This adjective dignae always patterns with an ablative of means that are not only not worthy of philosophy, but they are not worthy even, ne quidem, of a mediocri prudentia, of an average kind of wisdom. And mediocri prudentia also is ablative, singular, and feminine. For in the first place, nam primum, he gives his first reason. Who is there that would say that the occipitium, the forefront of the brain, the foremost part, is rather hard, durius? Now, durius here is a neuter, singular, accusative adjective. It's accusative because it is modifying, or it is the predicate of occipitium. And occipitium is accusative because the verb diceret here introduces indirect statement, or, as I like to call it because that's its name, oratio obliqua. Now, as it happens, the neuter singular accusative adjective is identical to the comparative adverb as well, and so we have to be careful to distinguish them. Ex iis qui, he continues, he says, who is there from those who floruerunt anatomiae laude, who were distinguished. And in the next episode, he'll give us some examples from those who were distinguished or who flourished in their praise for anatomy, anatomiae. Who is there? Nobody was found. Inventus est nemo. So here now we finally get to the main verb, inventus est. For nobody was found. Who would do this? From those. These two subordinate clauses very nicely precede the main clause, est nemo. I imagine this is the kind of dunderhead anatomist that Perkins has in mind, who would fall for the Aristotelian ideas.